composition.
Well, DRX definitely has a much...
A new guy in the bot lane that we see pretty often nowadays, so pretty cool stuff that he can be flexed once again to yet another lane. I feel like the lane he plays the least amount of time in nowadays is actually the top lane.
Chovy
Okay.
in a really rough
Chains
spot.
land, and that's going to make it so difficult for Chovy to get out of this one. The second the chains land and he's not able to get out of range. How did that even happen? Oh, man. They were in the lane for you know.
Yeah, I'm really not so sure. What?
What? On pipe.
Oh!
As Temps, okay. He's got an Olaf behind him, and that's going to be the kill. Doesn't have any more
Area
mana.
has rotated. Equalizer comes out.
Flashing
Death.
in, and he is absolutely dead. Although we did see, I think Rumble's going to die, yeah. He got ulted under turret there. As up here on the top side, Chovy picks up that flash. He's going to land another one. Now he's got the flash available, able to nuke down Cuvée from so far away. Remember, Cuvée, no flash here from the gank up earlier. Now Tempt all alone, trying to get that kill onto Pioshik. It's not going to work out. Nearly able to make that one happen, but a win at least on the top side for Dragon X. The equalizer come down here, but Chovy using his real flash, nearly able to take out Tempt, but I think going forward there is going to be the end of his life as he gets harpooned and slowed, and this time bit off a little bit too much.
Chovy currently checking out the blue side jungle, paying a little visit to the wolves.
What?
Star finds the blind monk, and we have an ultimate coming out here in mid lane.
That was actually big. That was a good job by Doran. He's a big boy. He's going to be totally fine. Actually, a nice amount of poke from Tempt, but he gets away. TP, though, is coming in from behind. Lots of burst damage here from Tempt, but he is going to pay the price. As where is Set? Where is he? He's still not here. Okay, he's finally showing himself on the map. That was a very wide teleport. As now Cuvée gonna feel forced to get into this one.
Whoa!
Flashing in, that's a huge amount of damage, and now Keria might just burn down, but not quite. As Haru, you mentioned this before, doesn't really have any targets to go on there in the back line, although Vista, oh no, Ezreal syndrome.
He didn't get the Windows update.
Damage, trying to come down here as Rumble, oh boy, in the support position, yes, you're gonna be able to get those damage items, but still, probably going to go down here to the side. Big suplex in the back line. He disappears immediately. Where did he even go? As Lens is going to get one shot by Chovy as well immediately, 5-on-3.
That is actually a very fast Olaf.
Look at him. He's got the Whimsy on him as well. I believe it's called that Lulu W, just making him so fast. Chovy going to miss a couple things. Does not matter, as the only person to survive.
And the only combo that Set really has is the Rumble, who's a support Rumble with one item.
Haru getting into that back line. The Olaf is he's gonna survive Vista. He's having a bit of a tilted game. He flashed to try to get on in there. Chovy is gonna get burned down just barely, but that's just looking at the top side of the map here. Everybody chasing down the Olaf, but not having a good amount of success at that, as the axe is going to get up. Pioshik should, okay. Tempt really wants to kill the Olaf, and he's not going to die.
Oh no.
The Triumph comes in.
No.
Oh man, Hanwha Life feels extremely tilted right now. Haru Baron able to take down this turret and continue to pressure. The amount of poke damage they have with the Zoe and the Varus alone. Not to mention, okay, this is gonna die. He just straight up got one shot by the Zoe. And I suppose he doesn't have many resistances, and Zoe's pretty fed. Everybody going to be demolished in the base, as down will go the turrets one by one. And in 32 minutes, okay, wait. They're saying, wait, do not kill the Nexus.
KDA.
Don't kill the Nexus.
Wait,
we gotta kill Q. Whoa!
Laugh on the Lulu.
And there you go. Down will go the Nexus.
Kill Ezreal at that point.
Okay. I think your math is correct. I wouldn't know. As, yeah, I can see this math on my screen, 25,000. And even just what Miss Fortune can do, I mean, we haven't seen her too much tonight.
Waiting to go to 2.5, 3+ items. We'll see if Blade of the Ruin King is actually built on her, that would be very surprising. I don't think that I've seen that all too much. Ornn obviously does not need an introduction by any means.
As Doran, of course, did see Haru on that ward, but now eventually it will push in. As the spider's going to come out, the cocoon is on position, as Elise gets the aggro and will be able to easily repel.
Deft is slightly ahead, but let's see.
Trying to burst down Thresh here. It's not really going to work out, and now huge AoE damage coming out from Deft, as they are able to pick up just the one.
To get the leg back up in this, as I have no idea what Tempt was doing. I really don't. The spell casts on the minions, there's no purpose to do what he was doing on that minion lane state.
And rather that pattern was noticed by Pyosik, as trying to get in position now is Haru, using that repel for the
and the question mark ping actually goes
really
down.
Challenging Cuvée here, but he does have Haru behind him, who eats 2 of those shots from the turret. Doran now trying to go 1v2. It's not going to work out, as it looked a little bit silly.
Honestly, just running a bit of a masterclass all over Tempt in mid lane.
Going for this time. Pyosik is going to die. He gets
and
double
Kyrie's
flash.
Dead.
Yeah, Kyrie's going to die on the backside too, so that's a double kill for Nautilus. At least it ends up being Nautilus. Now hook shot coming on in, but this time it is just a one-on-one that Cuvée says he can take. The chain's gonna come down, looking to dodge that one, but gets knocked up. Even with all the minions, Cuvée is going to be able to pick up that kill.
I mean, he's also been stuck on the same items for quite a while.
So they are going to get the root here. Actually, a perfect equalizer onto both of them, as Keria eating so much damage, but Lehens will go down first. Pyosik on top of this one, able to flash to safety, so...
Bot lane turret is getting raised right now by Camille.
Oh, they're going to still go here onto Tempt. That Ornn not looking too strong right now, although nearly going down is Pyosik. Able to get over the wall is the Lee Sin. Rumble having a bit harder of a time. Chovy didn't want to burn it. He face checks the brush where the 2 of them are, and you can see the burst damage that's coming out from the
World Ender.
So the good thing here is that there's no Camille. Really nice footwork out of Doran. Huge amount of burst damage, though, is going to come in. He's trying his best to survive, but it's not going to be enough. Now we got...
And wave clearing, although Cuvée might have found himself.
Do they have the CC to get her down?
Did.
It looks like the death sentence is going to be there.
Death.
Oh, he got so much on a ward here. They're looking to turn onto him. That's a good kick, but repel, still an ability. We do have the Thresh down here, though. That is going to make the big difference, as 600 gold this time will go to Doran.
Next wave, then they're overextended, and then you can kill it.
Chovy, he's going to get flashed on here, and with teleport being used as well, they are just trying so hard to kill this Rumble, and I suppose they're going to succeed at that. Are they going to find Haru here? We got Tempts nearby. Double TP being used on the side of Dragon X. They really want to catch up to this guy, as trying to follow up onto Haru. He is going to be pulled in by the chains, and now they have Tempt underneath the turret, and with that stone plate, he's going to survive for such a ridiculous amount of time. But meanwhile, yes, they're going to get a couple of kills, but look at your base. You might just lose the game. And they're going to push in, and I think they're going to be able to win this one. Lehens trying to zone them out. We got Lava nearby here. They just need to kill that MF, but the death sentence is not going to get it. The last auto, and down will go the Nexus. Hanwha Life. Really impressive.
That was. I would almost give him MVP for that.
Yeah, I know, it's close.
I know, okay, look, you and I both know that Cuvée is going to get player of the game. You already know that. But for someone that kept getting kills and then consistently kept falling behind in XP and CS.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. You think about later on in the game, what the Camille can do on the split push, what the Ornn can offer to this. Picking a first pick mid Varus is always going to draw some eyes, so we'll see if they can actually pull it off here as we're going to hop into the game.
Chovy once again with a really bad lane state.
Oh, the flash is going to come in here. Aftershock is going to help a little bit, but they should have enough damage to pull down that attempt with no flash. Do they have the kill here? Chovy tanking it up so much, and the last auto is not enough, but the Q is also going to sail wide, and Pyosik just barely going to get out of there.
Yeah.
Lava getting flashed on here. He tried to flash away. That's not going to happen. Pyosik getting his revenge. Keria just trying to get this one, and he's going to die to the turret at least, but didn't necessarily have to go down there. Oh, boy.
All right.
The whole world is converging here on the mid lane. The K-Ram begins. Can they burst down Tempt is the real question. Keria is not going to get the kill. Just barely. That auto wasn't enough. And also Chovy goes down in the mid lane. That makes the two of them 0 for 2.
I mean, you're looking into the champ. So that's exactly what's going on there, Valdez. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, everything I do, I make it look easy. So,
all you do is win.
That is
except in solo queue. All right, Doran up here in top lane, trying to convince.
The flash in, and he messed it up. He's not gonna get the kill. At least he's gonna survive. As Keria, okay, well.
It was all a plan actually to give it over to Keria.
Hey, we've had a long day. As the casters might get a little loony as the game comes along here as well. Shelly is going to butt heads with the turret. As now TP is coming in. Well read by the observer. It feels like Tom, totally gonna whiff on the Sejuani ultimate. They're looking to turn it around as Tom is just so tanky. What are you gonna do against that? The barrels didn't look like it did anything really, as they've got a lot of tanks in the front line. Haru as well as Lahens. In goes the Kaisa, but they still haven't killed Tom Kench. Why can't they kill him? The stun is gonna go in, and finally they're gonna pick up that kill. As now they're going to go for a little bit more. Tempt is going to go down, and now everybody's getting baited into the fight. Everybody's stuck around trying to keep the Tom Kench alive with teleports and just with their abilities, and that's going to end up being 4 kills for 0 going the way of Dragon.
And it's a really explosive off of the Abyssal Voyage. Deft, I think, has given up trying to live here.
I think he's going to get this kill.
Yeah,
he's going to slap him with his tongue. Just like that, and you may not expect a Tom Kench that have been taken out here. Doran was extremely far ahead of the next person, more than actually. We're gonna have a fight here. Def getting burst down, but he is gonna survive in the back line as down will go the Senna, just assassinated, and you would have imagined that Tempt would go down too, but Chovy getting Pyosik from downtown had that Q connected. He's going to go way deep in there and pick that one off. No lease in.
Haru landing and engaged.
Look at that by Chovy. He gets into the back line, and he's going to stopwatch with barely any health here. Deft perfectly timed on that.
Abyssal Voyage.
Oh, Chovy. Oh, he does have his Zhonya, so he's going to survive for just a moment, but he will go down eventually immediately. 5-on-4. Pyosik finds his target in the back line. They'd love to get on top of lava, but it's not going to happen. Doran eating an insane amount of damage, and unfortunately no one really able to follow Haru there. Absolutely, as somehow on Vision there in the red buff, this is like the 3rd or 4th time Chovy is just going to be in a really awkward spot. Doran gets here, he's going to pop that ultimate, but there's just really nothing they can do 4v5. I mean, the kick's going to come out here, but exhaust once again onto Deft, and he has to run away for the 3rd time in a row. So
gonna land 1 Q. This is such a hard angle to get in.
They're gonna give him a shot though, trying to zone him out, but he is gonna get into the pit, but it will be too early as they stop DPS perfectly. Life will be in position as the lick goes down onto Doran, but he does have that Guardian Angel. Sejuani ultimate not gonna end up doing much. Pyosik, he's gotta get back here. He's gotta be in position for the smite. As now the knock up onto Doran. Chovy again in the middle of it all. The Cannon Barrage is getting so much damage down, so much value for the side of Hanwha Life. Finally, we will have the 1st and the 2nd going down from Dragon X, as Doran will nearly immediately go down after that fight happens. 5-on-3 now, the chase. That Tom Kench, he's so fast. And the flash forward here from Tempt will be able to finish off the rest of them. The Ocean Soul comes
And
in.
Cuvée.
He's not even there. He's done with these fools. He's ending the game just by going to the
He's
ship.
saying all aboard. Oh, man.
Oh, man. And that's going to do it. GG, Humble Life are going to win game number 3.
They managed to pull it back and bring everything together, so take a look at the damage chart here at the end. Gangplank showing up big. Tempt doing a really good job on the Forest as well.